You know, they have pretty good defensive concept. Taken over.
And it hasn't been much difference this year. #1 in the league in defensive rating. And Jim, as I said at the very top of the broadcast,
I think it's kind of like Keelan Martin, right? Once he sees one go through.
Bogdanovic trying to work on Wiggins, and he'll get a whistle, and we'll hit 35.5% from downtown in college. First 2 seasons in the NBA, 44%. So
yeah, it's there.
Yeah, what he's in right now is real.
Wow, what an attack by Andrew.
Yes, Andrew Wiggins, good to see.
By getting through quickly and getting back to his man.
Although Rudy's dunk numbers overall are down this season after he set an NBA record with 306 of them last year. Wiggins, what a spin! And O'Neal had no other option.
He sprained his big toe. So, I mean, and we were talking to him, that's a painful injury.
Wiggins.
Good find.
And Andrew, that's something that's been really impressive in this run, is his ability to set up his teammates, and he did it right there. Also helps when the guy you find knocks down the shot.
Yeah, well, pretty good shooter. Andrew Wiggins is trying to get over the top of the screen here. The staff and the people in Utah. Just talking to some of the folks, I've known a lot of people in the Utah system for a long time.
Wiggins trying to get around Gobert. Andrew gets the basketball back. Yeah, everybody that I've talked to really enjoys being around Quinn Snyder. Thinks he's done a remarkable job. Turned it over on 3 straight offensive possessions to start this second quarter. Timberwolves were down 11, looking to inch even closer. Andrew Wiggins for the 3, can't connect. Gobert with the rebounds.
Knife and try to get over the top. You start squaring your shoulders up, that's when you get popped. But turning your shoulders sideways, oh my goodness.
Andrew just toasted Rudy Gobert.
That was cold.
And the Wolves force the turnover. Gorgie showing off the handle, feeds Andrew in transition, and it's a 1-point game.
Had the best shot of that. He had the whole thing of Cub bent over, and you saw Rudy coming down at him like a freight train.
Wiggins for Keita Bates-Diop, and KBD with the 3.
Very close, and they do have a lot of information going back and forth.
The cohesion, the connectivity with all the players, the coaching staff. Andrew Wiggins took a lot of contact that looked like no whistle. Bogdanovic out of the corner, and Utah gets an assist and a block and a steal mixed in as well.
Gorgie Jang was a +10 in his stint.
Wiggins unable to connect on the tough 2-point try. And a kicked ball is... Wiggins unable to connect. Gobert snares the rebound. Bogdanovic put that one too high. Wiggins. Timberwolves offense has gone cold. They've missed 7 of their last 8 shots. Bogdanovic. Wiggins. Culver rejected by Gobert.
That's where Karl-Anthony Towns has to see. And you and I got to make a road trip down to Iowa and go catch one of those games.
Teague out of the corner. I'm game with that. On first in the 2 minutes here, final 2 minutes against Utah. Wiggins able to keep the dribble alive. Shot clock down to 5. Andrew out of the corner, no. And Utah gets a stop. Had 15 points, 6 assists, 6 boards on Monday night, but was not a huge factor. Andrew Wiggins factoring into things as he takes it from Karl-Anthony Towns. Donovan Mitchell, 1 of 3 from downtown in this game. He's only hit on 4 of his last 22 3-point attempts. Wiggins. Andrew getting it going from outside. First to make.
Go hands.
Doc Rocco. Wiggins. Royce O'Neal peeled off of Andrew Wiggins. Changes. Wiggins off the Towns screen, no. Mitchell with the board. Utah has a 6-rebound advantage thus far tonight. Bogdanovic.
Good
Nice,
contest.
yep, I was going to say, good closeout by Rocco. Towns, quick shots, Gobert. Last touched by Utah. Wiggins working his way in the paint against Gobert, and Andrew finishes again.
That was a sweet.
Three-time Sportsmanship Award winner for the NBA. Last year he was the Teammate of the Year. Andrew Wiggins. That time Rudy Gobert wins the battle. O'Neal throws it out to Bogdanovic in the corner. Back tap by the Jazz is corralled by Wiggins. O'Neal gets a hand on it and able to save it. Timberwolves with their 11th turnover tonight. And Bogdanovic cashes it in for a pair.
You can't do good at attacking closeouts and making plays.
Teague got Conley to bite. Wiggins all alone in the corner. Keelan Martin an offensive board.
You're a Minnesota perimeter player. You better give a driver an open window to have them pass the basketball.
Well, you mentioned the taking away of the assist. The Timberwolves only have 8 assists in the game.
The Utah Jazz.
Mitchell. George Niang trying to work on Wiggins. And they're going to call a foul on Andrew. Build your pack now. Wolves trying to chip away. Wiggins attacking, finishing, and one for Andrew.
Kendrick Perkins turned up the thermometer, the thermostat with the Minnesota Timberwolves. Turned it up to 75.
How about that? The Timberwolves get an offensive rebound on a missed free throw. Can they cash it in? Yes, they can. A lot of pushing and shoving going on. Culver finally gets it in. 3 to shoot. Wiggins gets by Ingles. Andrew, no. Ball out of bounds. Teague gets another opportunity and decides to put it on the deck. Finally gives it up. Wiggins will take the 3. Gobert with the rebound. Mitchell's now got 20 in the game. Wiggins tries to answer. Andrew has not had many space for a 3, so Bogdanovic drives inside as it's stripped away.
Towns got his hand in the passing lane that time. He did 2 things. He came over to help and got his hand right in the passing lane and got the deflection. They're going to call a foul on Donovan Mitchell.
Reminded me of that Quentin Tarantino movie.
Right.
Did you see that movie?
I've seen all of his movies. Good stop. You got to get a bucket.
Wiggins has it. Timberwolves have been held under 100 points in a game twice this year. They lost both. Jazz have held an opponent under 100 5 times. They're 4-1. Andrew Wiggins with the 2 as he attacks here.
That's big time.
It's a double-digit advantage for Utah. Wiggins gets around Gobert. Rebound. Wiggins has been so good in late game situations this year. Can't hit the 3.